Article 408.3d of the National Electrical Code, specifically the 2020 edition, prohibits the installation of electrical service panels in bathrooms. The reasoning behind this code restriction stems from several safety concerns. Firstly, the presence of water and moisture in bathrooms significantly increases the risk of electrical shock. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity, and the close proximity of electrical equipment to water sources creates a dangerous environment. Imagine a scenario where a person is wet, perhaps after a shower, and needs to access the service panel to reset a breaker. Any accidental contact with energized parts of the panel could result in severe injury or even death. Secondly, bathrooms typically have limited space. Cramped conditions make it difficult to safely work on or around electrical panels. Maneuvering within a confined space increases the likelihood of accidental contact with live components or dropping tools onto the panel, potentially causing a short circuit or other electrical hazards. Insufficient workspace also hinders proper maintenance and troubleshooting of the electrical system. Thirdly, the corrosive environment in bathrooms poses a threat to the longevity and reliability of electrical equipment. The constant exposure to humidity, steam, and cleaning chemicals can accelerate the deterioration of electrical components, leading to malfunctions, failures, and potentially dangerous conditions. Corrosion can weaken connections, damage insulation, and compromise the overall integrity of the electrical system. The NEC restriction on service panel placement in bathrooms is a crucial safety measure designed to protect individuals from electrical hazards and ensure the safe operation of electrical systems. By adhering to this code requirement, we can minimize the risk of electrical shock, prevent equipment damage, and create a safer environment for everyone. When considering the location of an electrical service panel, it is essential to prioritize safety and compliance with the NEC. Choose a dry, spacious, and easily accessible location that is free from potential hazards. If you are unsure about the proper placement of a service panel, consult with a qualified electrician who can assess your specific situation and provide expert guidance. They will be able to identify potential hazards, ensure compliance with all applicable codes, and recommend the safest and most appropriate location for your service panel. Remember, electrical safety is paramount, and it is always best to err on the side of caution. If you are planning to replace an existing service panel that is currently located in a bathroom, it is imperative to relocate it to a code-compliant location. Failure to do so not only violates the NEC but also creates a significant safety risk for yourself and others. Relocating a service panel involves several steps, including disconnecting the power supply, removing the existing panel, installing a new panel in a suitable location, and reconnecting the wiring. This is a complex and potentially dangerous task that should only be performed by a qualified electrician. An electrician will have the necessary skills, knowledge, and equipment to safely and effectively relocate your service panel. They will also ensure that the new installation meets all applicable code requirements and safety standards. Before relocating your service panel, it is essential to obtain the necessary permits from your local building department. This will ensure that the work is inspected and approved, verifying that it meets all applicable codes and regulations. Failing to obtain the required permits can result in fines, penalties, and potential delays in your project. When choosing a new location for your service panel, consider the following factors. Firstly, the location should be dry and free from moisture. Avoid areas that are prone to flooding or leaks. Secondly, the location should be easily accessible. Ensure that there is sufficient space around the panel for safe and convenient access for maintenance and repairs. Thirdly, the location should be well ventilated. This will help to prevent the buildup of heat and moisture, which can damage electrical components. Fourthly, the location should be free from obstructions. Avoid placing the panel behind furniture or other objects that could block access. Fifthly, the location should be protected from physical damage. Choose a location that is not likely to be struck by vehicles or other objects. Remember, safety is always the top priority when working with electricity. If you are unsure about any aspect of the electrical system, consult with a qualified electrician. They will be able to provide expert guidance and ensure that all work is performed safely and in compliance with applicable codes. Ignoring the NEC and installing a service panel in an unauthorized location like a bathroom comes with serious consequences. Firstly, insurance companies may deny coverage if an electrical fire or other incident occurs as a result of a non-compliant installation. Secondly, if you ever decide to sell your home, a non-compliant electrical system can be a major obstacle. Potential buyers may be hesitant to purchase a property with known code violations, and you may be required to correct the violations before the sale can proceed. Thirdly, local authorities may issue fines or other penalties for code violations. In some cases, they may even require you to remove the non-compliant installation and reinstall it in accordance with the NEC. Compliance with the NEC is not just a matter of following rules and regulations. It is a matter of ensuring the safety of yourself, your family, and your community. By adhering to the NEC, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and create a safer environment for everyone. When working with electricity, it is always best to err on the side of caution. If you are unsure about any aspect of the electrical system, consult with a qualified electrician. They will be able to provide expert guidance and ensure that all work is performed safely and in compliance with applicable codes. Here are some additional tips for electrical safety. Firstly, always turn off the power before working on any electrical equipment. Secondly, use insulated tools when working with electricity. Thirdly, never work on electrical equipment when you are wet or standing in water. Fourthly, inspect electrical cords and plugs regularly for damage. Fifthly, replace damaged cords and plugs immediately. Sixthly, never overload electrical circuits. Seventhly, use ground fault circuit interrupters or GFCIs in areas where water is present. Eighthly, install smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors in your home. Ninthly, test your smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors regularly. Tenthly, have your electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician every few years. Following these simple tips can help to prevent electrical accidents and keep you and your family safe. Remember, electricity is a powerful force that should be treated with respect. By taking the necessary precautions, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards and enjoy the benefits of electricity safely. The NEC is a comprehensive set of standards that covers all aspects of electrical installations. It is updated every 3 years to reflect the latest technological advancements and safety practices. Staying up to date on the latest NEC requirements is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems. You can access the NEC online or purchase a copy from a reputable publisher. There are also numerous training courses and workshops available that can help you learn about the NEC and how to apply it to your work. Investing in electrical safety training is a worthwhile investment that can help you protect yourself and others from electrical hazards. In addition to the NEC, there are other codes and standards that may apply to electrical installations in your area. These codes and standards may be adopted by state or local governments and may be more stringent than the NEC. It is important to be aware of all applicable codes and standards before starting any electrical work. You can contact your local building department to learn about the codes and standards that apply in your area. They can also provide you with information on permit requirements and inspection procedures. Working with electricity can be dangerous, but by following the NEC and other applicable codes and standards, you can minimize the risk of electrical hazards. Always prioritize safety and consult with a qualified electrician if you have any questions or concerns. They can help you ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant with all applicable requirements.